Have you become a swamp turkey now, Sarah? Hey, Miss Sue, how are you? I'll do a recap. Um, Mallory, OG, and MJ, blame it on MJ, insisted that Farrah's cancer was fake. OG claimed to have all of her medical records, which she does not. MJ said that her remission posts were proof that she was fake, because if you're in remission, you don't have cancer. But all that proved was MJ was a fucking dick that doesn't know shit. Same with Mallory, who doesn't know shit. Same with fucking OG, that doesn't know shit. So as OG took her for $12,800, OG, Mallory, and MJ are now running around being like, she lost money and we're going to say her cancer's fake. I explained the reasons why remission posts are necessary. They're a celebration for the clear scan and hope that the cancer is gone. Went through all that. Then how the cognitive issues and the neurological vulnerabilities from concussions mixed with cancer, mixed with chemo and medications like pain medications and other medications that Farrah is on, makes her the prime target for an internet scammer to take $12,800 from her in the course of 6 weeks. It makes it very easy for people to get taken advantage of. And OG did that shit on purpose, knowing that she was being a fucking dick, thinking that people weren't going to listen to Farrah.
Okay.
And on the 7th, when Farrah put me into a group chat with her and OG's like, yeah, I told Farrah to stop sending people money. She charged her card that day without her permission.
Oh. As far as the cancer thing, they know you can get cancer in 2 different places, right? In fact, you can also get 2 different types of cancer too.
Farrah actually has 2 different types of cancer in the same place.
And that can happen too. Case in point, I had uterine cancer and got it removed. And then it thought I was in remission, and I was from that cancer. But then I had stage 2 melanoma in several different areas and had to have all of them cut out.
Just
saying.
They are wild, okay?
I'm just saying you can have 2 different types of cancer. You can have cancer, 2 different types of cancer in different places. You can have 2 different types of cancer in the same region.
Hey, Miss Sue,
it may have been in remission from that location, and they may have thought that they got it all, but...
Is my mic working?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Miss Sue, if you want to take a box, you can. And if you would like to... I'm not sure why you were asked to come in here. I'm assuming it's because you have knowledge on cancer and how it works. That Mallory, blame it on MJ, and OG, because certainly is education on that topic.
I'll say this. My mom, God rest her soul, the queen that she was, battled it for 10 years. It started in her back. It was lymphoma in her back. She went into remission, and it came back in her lungs with a vengeance.
It happens that way.
So, I mean, it can. My mom, like I said, my mom was a warrior, a fighter. She fought for 10 years before it finally took her out. And like I said, she was a queen and a warrior. She was my best friend. So, yeah, it can come back.
Now listen, before everybody starts going crazy here, I try and stay out of the drama, but I do window watch. But I got a message to come in and talk about cancer. I'm not an authority on cancer. I could tell you only what I know about my cancer.
Right.
Usually cancer. Pardon me?
Would you like me to fill you in more on the context of why?
I just heard. Let me begin at the beginning. I was diagnosed with something called amyloidosis, AL amyloidosis, after getting biopsies of my bones, my bone marrow, uh, liver, heart, kidneys. I was then diagnosed with multiple myeloma. Now, usually when you have multiple myeloma, amyloidosis follows, or vice versa. My cancer, after the PET scans and MRIs and CTs, we had found out that my cancer had spread to my spine, the back of my brain, my foot, various other places. And it, where it is in my brain and my spine is not the same marker as the multiple myeloma in my bone marrow or in my plasma cells, which is where the amyloidosis is. Now, I think the confusion here is where there's different kinds of cancer. It depends on your markers, on your genetic makeup, if it is the same type of cancer. A lot of times cancer spreads and it's marked as a different type of cancer, but originates from the original cancer. Do you understand what I'm saying here? It all ties into one.
Yes.
And as far as going into remission is actually means there's no active cancer. It doesn't mean the
Yes,
cancer's not
ma'am.
there. It does not mean the cancer's not there because cancer goes dormant. Once you have cancer, you will always have cancer. Going in remission just means it's dormant. There's no active cancer cells going crazy in your body. People need to educate themselves on cancer. Cancer goes by blood cells, cancer markers. It's a complicated process. And just because one type of quote, air quotes, of cancer is dormant doesn't mean it isn't dormant, or is dormant, laying there and waiting. That's the reason why they say you're in remission. Your markers
Exactly.
aren't picking up the markers that they should for full-blown cancer. My friend was just diagnosed with prostate cancer. The only way that they found out he had prostate cancer was a little bit of his blood tests were kind of thrown. So they, on the safe side, did a biopsy and it come back positive for prostate cancer. It's not enough to do treatment. You have, before insurance rules our lives. Before insurance will pay for it, you have to reach certain markers in your blood, certain markers in your biopsies. Insurance rules our lives when you're diagnosed with anything. So
It does.
you have the doctors look at it and say, well, we can't do anything until, and this is the bad thing, until it gets worse. And that's the sad part of our medical system and our insurance system today. Now,
Before we
if
get into the
Farrah says,
insurance, can we explain a
yes,
little
ma'am,
bit more
Can I
about the
ask you a couple
remission?
questions?
remission,
Well, I
yeah,
just got a couple questions.
remission. Oh,
Okay.
go ahead, go ahead.
Would
Well,
it
I
be
mean, I
fair to
know
say that no two cancers are the same?
it never
I don't know
affects the
the answer
body
to
the
that.
same. It can
I
affect
don't know.
everybody different. In
Everybody, like
remission
she said,
too.
everybody's different. No two
Yeah.
cancers are alike. No two. my cancer might not be like my next door neighbor's or the person that's diagnosed with the exact same thing I have.
Even moving in the
Our
same way
cancers
with this
are not
aggressiveness.
alike. Yes.
Yeah.
Mine is slowed down. Mine is slowed down, which is what we want. I continue to do chemotherapy because that's the only thing keeping me alive, is attacking my plasma cells. This chemotherapy and the steroids are crazy, make you nuts.
They
And
do.
when people say you have chemo brain, yes, you have chemo brain. You start
And as
forgetting.
a nurse, I've heard of that
Yes.
so many times. As a nurse,
Oh,
that's
it's
one
more
of
like a
the
fog.
top complaints of
Yes.
cancer patients. And just let me point out real quick, in remission, there's a reason why you have to go get blood work like first every 3 months for a period of time, every 6 months for a period of time, every year for a period of time. And there's a reason why they
Okay.
celebrate the
Okay.
5 year mark too. It's
Let
because
me
after the
explain
five
the
year,
blood tests. Let me
oh, I
explain
know
the
about
blood
that, but
test.
No,
Every type or different type of cancer is marked with different in different times you get PET scans or CT scans or MRIs. It's all different. I get a
yeah,
blood test every time I go to chemo. The reason why is my plasma cells have to be high enough to withstand the chemotherapy. If my markers are at the critical stage, I don't do chemo. I do a plasma, do blood plasma
right.
transfusion. But her cancer might be marked with a blood test every 3 months, every 6 months. It depends on what she has
They're
and her
still looking for the
markers.
markers. They're still looking for the markers. They're just waiting after 5 years. The
hey, Polly,
probability of the cancer becoming non dormant is
Right.
significantly less.
I have to say
That's why
something.
they celebrate the 5 year mark.
I have to say something real quick.
Okay.
So for the people talking shit over in MJ's, I did not go into the detailed explanation how cancer works. I just told everybody how it was wrong to say that if you've got post-up saying remission, that she faked your cancer. That's what I said.
I went
Well,
into the
honey,
detail.
To
I
explain,
don't know
I
what
did.
I don't know what type of cancer she has, but I could just tell you about mine. Mine is multiple myeloma um, and AL amyloidosis. They are basically the same type, but one is in my plasma and one is in my bone marrow. But and your plasma is made in your bone marrow, so one goes hand in hand. Usually, if patients have amyloidosis, bone multiple myeloma follows. I'm sorry, I got chemo brain and I'm just not
You're
thinking
okay,
right.
honey. Take your
But
time.
but mine has also affected my lungs. Uh, the X-rays show it, but really, there's no reason to start a different type of chemotherapy because why? Why would I? Why would I? I told my oncologist, you think I'm going to quit smoking after 50 years? You're nuts. You know, uh, it's not going to give me no more time or
um,
listen to me sound like a hillbilly any more time. But I will say this. Don't share your medical records with anybody. I show y'all have seen my medical records on here. I don't have to prove anything to anybody. And please be careful, y'all.
um, I would
Uh,
like to ask you a question. Well, I'll explain the medical record part. OG claimed that she had all of Farrah's medical records, but she did not, because I've got all the tests between Farrah and
well,
OG.
how
That
would
was not
she get the medical records? That's my question to you.
She said she on her live she claimed she needed them to make her a doctor's appointment, which is a flat out lie. She's got one little tiny screenshot of her address off of a medical record, my chart, or something like that, but it doesn't show
Well,
any details on it. But she claimed that she has all the medical records, and she said Farrah faked her cancer. And then Farrah obviously was not happy about that. I did not log into it, but she did send me the portal and the login to her medical records. I did not log into it. I'm not going to. I done told her, change your password. I'm not going to log into it. But then Mallory said, oh, Farrah faked her cancer. And then MJ, blame it on MJ, said, she's got all type of remission posts up. How could she have cancer? She faked it. Would it be normal for somebody to celebrate like a clear scan?
I did.
it would be,
I
because
did.
that's what you want. That
Yeah.
just means that cancer's gone dormant. It's still there. That it's called smoldering. It smolders. It will hide and waits until something wakes it up. Cancer's tricky, and
I
as far as
celebrated.
going into the portal, I don't think you can, because the portal, when you go into a patient's portal, it goes by the what's that?
One moment, Miss Sue. I'm sorry. Hey, Nellie down there, they absolutely did all three say that she faked cancer. Those words exactly. So don't try me.
And
I
listen,
don't
when I
know if
got
she
cleared from
faked it
one
or not.
cancer,
I don't know, but if she did, shame on her.
No, she
But
didn't.
I don't know the lady. Honestly, I don't know the lady. But let me say this, just an FYI. Florida man. Oh, honey. I don't know what is going on. I don't know why all this fighting keeps happening between everybody on TikTok. Can we just slow down and go back to being nice to everybody? Because we don't have time for all this fussing and fighting and arguing and calling people names.
I'll explain to you exactly what happened. OG got caught taking advantage of Farrah for $12,800 by running her credit card without her permission. And I had to and the wish list stuff, she was taking money off the top. She was stealing money from everybody that was donating. Kai with the hotel, she collected 3 times on 1 week, $760 for $315 for a week at a hotel and $100 on a Walmart order. OG was literally taking advantage of the kindness of the people around the Christmas season once again, and I could not stay silent about that. Once I found out about it, I went live. I told people not to donate. Mallory jumps up and says, oh, it's Bougie's fault. Literally is what she said, and Bougie had nothing to do with this. Then Mallory shows a clearly edited receipt on her laptop, and then when it's pointed out, she says, I edited it when it was on her laptop from OG. And then MJ gets involved and randomly just starts talking shit. And OG, Mallory, Megan, and MJ have all taken the stance of OG was allowed to take $12,800 plus from Farrah. And I'm on the side of you took advantage of somebody with a neurological vulnerability through concussions and fainting and illnesses and cancer that causes inflammation with chemo that also causes chemo brain and many other medications that she's on.
If she's in remission, is she on a prevention program?
She is on pain medication that I know of. I have not asked her what all medication she is on, but the concussion symptoms, TBI, stuff like that, she's fell and hit her head at least at minimum 10 times where the ambulance had to come out because there was blood coming from her head. And the audible hallucinations from those and many other things. She takes a medication.
Well, I would suggest, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, but I would suggest that she go back to her oncologist or primary care and start weaning off those pain medications, because apparently she's either taken, well, in my opinion, she's taken too much and causing her to
No,
faint or black out,
it's no,
or
it's so with that it goes back to
No.
POTS and long COVID.
oh,
It's
POTS. Okay, she's got POTS. POTS is a whole different program. It's
yep.
a whole different thing. Um, but like I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. I don't. I couldn't tell. I could just tell you my experience with my particular uh, chemo medications and my medications. But I watch MJ. I'm friends with Smash. I love her to death. I follow OG. I follow everybody here. I follow Mallory. And I don't want to be in y'all's scrapping match.
Oh no.
Don't put me in the middle of it, because I am far from fighting and arguing. I just was asked to come in and talk about remission and cancer. And like I said, I can only tell you from my experience. I'm getting ready to start on my 5th year of chemotherapy. As you know, I quit 6 months,
One second.
and my
So I'm only going
cancer
based off
came
of what
back.
I'm only going based off of what I read in the text messages, and even if you were on the amount of pain meds that you said, it's not too much.
Who said?
Oh, Farrah said she's not on pain meds, but I may have misread the text, but
Oh, okay.
I seen something about it.
Okay, but see, you said she had POTS too. POTS is a whole different ballgame.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, she was
I don't know
diagnosed
that
twice.
much about it, but I know you can't get up fast. You can't bend over fast because you'll pass out because your blood
Yes.
pressure drops.
Well, the thing
I
about
know.
that is she was diagnosed by two separate doctors with POTS. That's before long COVID existed, and then when long COVID was discovered, she was in a double-blind study for COVID. She got the medication. She had some reactions with the medication she was taking, but they found out what long COVID was, and she was then put with that because long COVID also has like the vagus nerve triggers and all that. And when she gets stressed out at doctor's appointments for good reason.
I I believe in long COVID haulers. I believe it because I honestly, when my husband and I had COVID, we had it twice. Well, actually, I've had it 3 times. He's had it twice. But I really can't tell the difference in chemotherapy side effects or long COVID haul. I can't tell the difference
I can see that.
because the nausea still is bad.
Oh, oh
The
God, I hate that.
Yeah, the headaches, uh, the highs and the lows in your blood pressure, um, bleeding when you get cut, you bleed excessively, um, and POTS, getting up and down. I don't have POTS, but who knows these days, uh, but I can tell you about light chain. My particular multiple myeloma is light chain. There are several, several different types of multiple myeloma, but it all basically, it depends on what type you have in your cells, in your plasma, and it's so extensive and like I said, the markers have to be there in your blood. When I say markers, I'm saying your Y's, your T's, all different types of cells in your body. Um, uh, and then they do genetic testing is done also, because my dad passed away of leukemia, and my oncologist was my dad's oncologist, and he said, oh no, let's check you for this and this. It could be hereditary, but he said no, it's two different types. And you know, I worry because I worry about my children and my grandchildren possibly having it in the future. They say my particular type is not hereditary, but who knows? It changes every day. And every day there's new uh, medications, new chemotherapy medications that come out that we want to try. Um, I saw a different doctor a couple of weeks ago, and he said, "You haven't done the bone marrow transplant yet, have you?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Why not?" I have to take my questions back to my oncologist this coming Thursday. Not today, obviously, but next Thursday, and ask him why not. I was told I didn't qualify because my plasma cells were not, I did not have enough plasma cells. They weren't, and when you do a bone marrow biopsy, they take cells out of your bone marrow, they separate them, they take the good ones, get rid of the bad ones, and then they multiply them, inject them. But it's just a long process that I don't really think my body can handle. So Thursday, I'll be talking to that about my oncologist, which will be a different stage that we would be talking about. But as you know, um, my personal life is getting all out of whack. Um, so I'm probably going to be in a different stage of figuring things out in the next couple of weeks as far as continuing chemotherapy or transferring chemotherapy to a different major city. I don't know what's going to happen. But
You'll be in my
Farah,
prayers.
but Farah, I wish you all the luck. I don't know what OG is going. I just listen or doing. I just listen. She seems like a very good person to me. I, but like I said, I'm just somebody watching it on the outside. And MJ seems like she wants to get to the bottom of everything. And Mallory and Smash and everybody else, I follow them, and I don't want no fighting with them. Please.
Well, I'm going to be real with you. MJ will never get to the bottom of it. Only talking to the person who scammed Farrah out of $12,800. Because MJ just believed OG offer it. OG did in fact take advantage of Farrah for $12,800 plus. And Mallory is a Cheeto eating bitch. Sorry.
Oh,
Baby, I can respect the fact that you don't want in the middle of it. And that's understood.
I
I
don't.
wouldn't want to put you in the middle of it.
I don't
Just
like the name
don't send no money.
calling. I really don't. I just come in to talk about cancer. But I wish you guys all the luck. Don't attack me, please, because
No, you're good.
please
Anybody
don't.
Not here.
Hold on. If anybody attacks you, please do send me a message. Let me know who they are, and I will make sure to add them to the not so long list.
I don't like a list.
Thank you for talking to us about what you've been through and all the stuff that you went through with your cancer. I do appreciate that.
Well, thank you, hon. I just want
Very
peace.
insightful.
I want peace and harmony in my life. I've had a way too
As you
crazy
should.
Christmas.
Yep.
Way too crazy Christmas. But I'll find it.
I just want honesty in my circle. That's all, OG. But I do
Well,
appreciate
like I said, OG seems like a very good, nice person. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to do accounting and those number things. I don't even want to know. But
Well,
I don't know.
you don't have to hate OG. You just have to know that what she's capable of. But definitely you don't gotta hate her because it's got nothing to do with kids for once this month.
Kids, no, don't even talk about kids.
It was a bad month.
I'll be. Oh, please. We were all bad at some time or another. So,
Florida man, let
we're
her
not
get
all
down,
perfect.
baby.
Yeah, let me get down. But
Let her
thank you
get
for letting me
down.
come
Well,
in.
I can't hold my tongue.
Yeah.
I can only talk the way I talk, and nobody's going to attack Miss Sue.
Ooh,
They would never.
I don't want
I'm
no
not
bad
asking
stuff.
you to
I
hold
don't
your
want no
tongue.
bad juju. Yeah.
It's making her nervous, so I was just
It
asking to let
really
her
is.
get down.
It's making
That's
me
all.
real
I'm
nervous.
sorry.
Okay, I dropped her. I'm not going to hold my tongue.
Thank you.
There's no reason to be nervous or afraid. It's noise through the phone.
I know that, but some people just are, and
Well, it does
that's
me no good.
okay.
Because now they're going to use that and be like, "Oh, look, he intimidated Miss Sue and he scared her." And that's
Oh
all they're going
shit!
to
I
do.
didn't even think about that. I'm sorry.
I
I
don't
didn't
know who
even think
messaged her to
about
come
that.
in. I don't know who messaged her to come in, but it is what it is. It wasn't me. But I allow everybody in
Oh,
the box to speak. But also allowing everybody in the box to speak, you should know that I'm going to speak the way I speak, and I'm going to tell the truth about shit. If OG
I
stole
know.
$12,800, she stole $12,800. That's what I believe. That's what I can prove. That's what I will show.
I know. And if I upset you, I apologize. I just didn't. She seems like she's going through enough, and I didn't want her to be uncomfortable. And I didn't think about the effect, like how they would take it and run with it.
Well, they'll take it either way and run with it. What Mallory said, I was. Hold on one second. Let me see what she said at the end of her live. Mallory was referencing me as an abuser and an emotional predator at the end of her
A
live.
what?
An abuser and an emotional predator is what Mallory was
How?
referencing me as. I don't know.
Those are some big allegations. I would like to know what facts. That's okay. You know what? That's much. That's too much. You've never been that to me, by no means.
If I've been that to
You've
you,
never
raise your
been
hand.
nothing but kind to
Oh
me.
wait, we can't do that because if Mallory would be like, see, nobody raised their hand because they're afraid of me. Um, Mallory, you are the one that is an emotional abuser. You are the one that wants to sit there and act like you know it all and be self-righteous while you falsely accuse a woman of murdering her children and almost make her unalive herself and then just think it's okay. Aren't you the one that mistook Skittles for TikTok TMZ and put all Skittles shit out there when you don't dox people?
I didn't know that.
Isn't she the one that ran with the Slot Loves Elvis account and would not shut the fuck up about it? Literally annoyed everybody with it forever. Isn't she the one that talked about Petty's kid literally 16 hours a day or more for a month? To the point where people had to tell her, hey, like, shut the fuck up about that. Like, you've ran it into the ground. That's enough using Petty's kid for content, you know? It's okay for It's Me Breezy to be in here. Don't attack her. Like I said yesterday, anybody can come in. She did say that she's afraid to come in here because I'll attack her, and people in the chat doing it will, I guess, reconfirm everybody's suspicions that she'll be attacked if she comes in here. If she has something to say, she can take a box. Or say it in the chat or do whatever.
I was just wanting to to point out the fact that you can have two different types of cancer. And as far as the remission, again, they have blood work every so many months for an extended period of time and it just kind of progresses until the 5 year hits. And by the way, I did celebrate when I went into remission for the first time. Absolutely did. After my surgery on the uterine cancer, I celebrated. And then, even though melanoma is a skin cancer, it is also the fastest growing cancer, and it grows fastly under the skin into the organs before anything, before it like it gets before it increases size on the skin. And I had multiple of those to where I had to see an oncologist for that one. So you can get two different types of cancer. You can be in remission in the next couple of months not being in remission anymore. It does happen that way. That's why things are set up the way they are medically.
Right. So I'll ask everybody a question here. You too, SJ, you can answer it if you like. Is peace worth one person getting taken for $12,800?
That's
Is
not peace.
the
That's
fact that
robbing.
somebody got taken for $12,800 any reason at all for Mallory, who, supposedly has nothing to do with this, to blame Bougie, to attack Monster, OG attack Monster, to attack other people and bring other people into it? MJ?
No, I don't agree with that either.
Who is the one bringing all the people into it? Because I have
I
not
know.
any of you to
Go
speak
ahead.
for me, to speak with me. I've said, here is what I got. I've been giving them an opportunity to show what they got. They've shown fuck all of anything except MJ being self-righteous, being like, oh, I win. You win what? You win at losing
Did she really say
credibility?
that?
Yeah. She
She
DM'd
went,
me in all
it's
caps
not
being like,
a competition.
yeah, she's like, I proved Farrah was lying, so you hold Farrah accountable. I'll go live every day. Okay, go live every day. You go live every day, don't you? Anyways, MJ, you know life having fucking moonbeam looking fucking low life dick.
It's
Your
not a
mama's on drugs,
competition.
call her. Don't make me put her face up on my screen if I can have a full on awareness about her for the rest of her life. OG is the one dragging everybody in, the same as Mallory. By going behind the scenes, being like, "Hey guys, believe me and talk for me." Believe you what? Did you cash app you? Is that why you believe the one person you talk to, or is it just like you think you can get the numbers off of OG and Mallory, or do you just see it as an opportunity to be like, "Oh, well, we can take Florida Man down if we say the same thing about him that everyone else has said about him"? MJ, I would tell you to sit down, but that's all you do.
Oh, and just let me prove, me and you kind of had a little squabble there for just a second. Um, and I was not afraid. I apologize because I didn't realize things could be taken the way they were, and I still mean that. I don't, but at no point did you go at me. I was not afraid. I just wanted to point that out because that seems to be one of the things that I've been hearing a lot. Um,
It's fear mongering. That's all it is. It doesn't even bother me because if you're going to believe MJ, Mallory, or OG, I'm not trying to win over your opinion. If you believe that, you can be like Scammy Claus's people. Why don't you take a step back and look at those people at Kool-Aid Mustache, who is scared to death of somebody that Scammy Claus told her to be afraid of? Because I tell the truth on Scammy Claus. You're scared of somebody who will tell the truth on your friend. That's weird. First off, you're scared of the truth because it unravels your little narrative. MJ, you too. You try to act all like, oh, nonchalant and cocky and stuff. But you sitting there looking like a whole ass motherfucking piece of moldable clay. Okay, don't make me mold you into a fucking ton of shit on Chat GPT. Go ahead, do it to me. I'll compete with you. I've already done it to me. I've already done it to my kids. And I've already done it to my baby mama, my fucking dead ass mama, my fucking biological mama, my dead ass fucking dad, apparently. Whatever that mugshot was, and everybody in my family. So compete with me on memes on my family. I've been waiting. I got like 200 of them in stock, ready to go, and I've been dying for somebody to get the balls to do it. But your mama's going up there too, MJ, and the drugs that she does, she's a hoot, isn't she? So when I call her, do I try to buy or do I try to sell? Because if she does pills, maybe OG's try to sell her some of those, because since you can get them off the street so easy, unless she snorts them on live before she sends them. But they did indeed say the words Farrah faked her cancer. And that Nelly account, which was Skittles, yes, MJ sits with pedophiles. Is there proof? I know Scam Slave is open.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she's not registered, but that woman loves her some minors in the wrong way. To have them in Discord, to post them on YouTube and refuse to remove them, to...
I know she protects pedophiles in her Discord.
Yeah,
for a fact.
Yeah, to protect them. It's wild. But I don't need to see proof on other people. And if you got that proof, I'll be more than happy to put that shit out here. I'm pretty sure Santa Claus is over there too. Because, where there's one, there's both.
I just don't understand how this is a competition either. I'm sorry, I'm stuck on that. Nobody's winning with this. This is not Farrah winning. This is not OG winning. This is not a winning type situation. I don't understand that.
Except there are people winning. Scammy Claus, the attention got off her. Good job, everybody. Good job, OG.
Oh.
Good job, Mallory. Good job, MJ. Scammy Claus gets a break, but that's okay. I wouldn't mention Smashley, but honestly, $90 in a shitty sub, and she would drag any one of you for a night. Guaranteed. She can say no all she wants, but try me.
Yeah, that blows my mind. I'm winning. Or I won't. Golly.
Farrah losing that money means Farrah lost. OG getting that money means OG is just trying to deflect. Because if you really didn't do anything wrong, OG, you wouldn't be going on the back end trying to finagle your way into getting people to speak for you. And why am I speaking for Farrah? Well, why did I speak for you, OG? That argument can't be used. Why did you have the same situation last year with Gina? Exactly. Did you run Gina's card too and say you didn't? Try to blame it on Mittens? What were you going to do with that baby as you tried to get discharged to you from that hospital, OG? MJ, why for years have you said you worked a federal job at an airport and now you work for your uncle? What was that? That really true? Because if MJ worked a federal job, if MJ hates people on assistance, then she's 100% set with Scammy Claus. And I believe MJ hates people on assistance because MJ is insecure about how close she is to poverty.
Which I don't think there's any reason to be insecure about that, because a lot of people are struggling. A lot of people. I mean, well, so that's crazy in itself.
It's the same as Scammy Claus. Scammy Claus ain't got no drywall. And she lives in a shitty house. But then she shits on people on EBT and that are homeless. It's because she's also insecure about poverty. MJ has an image to keep up, just like Scammy Claus does. If MJ can't be better than people, then MJ feels like she's got nothing in life. But if you look at MJ, you can clearly see she's better than nobody because she is a rotten piece of shit. And I say that with full seriousness because it's true. Anybody that has ever sat with me and been like, oh, I'm cool with whatever you are, who you are, but then thinks that they have an opportunity to quote, be the one to shut me up, and then turns around and says, but you did this, but you wasn't saying that when I benefited you, MJ. That makes you a hypocrite. That makes everything you say false. The fact that you said she faked her cancer because she had remission posts up also makes you a fucking vile piece of shit. Almost like the racist you said this.
And golly, Bill, I'm just going to ask this question, and again, it's probably going to get me drugged by the other side. However, I still have to ask it. You were called an emotional abuser? Is that right?
Yes. Wait, let me double check that.
Okay.
An abuser and an emotional predator.
Well, I'm going to go out on a limb and say they're going to give the reasons of things that you did in your past, but it was okay while y'all were friends, right?
Isn't that being
Wouldn't that?
Wait, go ahead.
I mean, I'm not trying to be hateful or ugly, and I'm not trying to get anyone on my ass, but if they do, so be it. Because again, y'all were friends, and none of that was brought up then.
Right. That would be some kind of a predator, wouldn't it?
It'd be something.
Well, me and MJ weren't friends. I'll make that clear distinction right there. We weren't friends, but
But you and Mallory were, right? Because that's how I met Mallory.
well, I gave
That's how
Mallory a genuine opportunity. Wiped the slate clean. Was like, fuck it, I'm good. But she's the one that kind of hold it back in and wanted to still fuck with Bougie. And then turned around and attacked me first. I told people this was going to happen. Like, if I told you that it was going to happen, I told you so.
I just don't like the fact that, to be cool with somebody for a period of time,
Hey,
civil,
Mima.
cool, whatever. And then the minute that you become at odds, then you want to call this person this name, that name, and bring up all these things they did in the past, which they had already done when y'all were cool too.
Right. Moreau says, so why was Mallory all up in here or positively spoke of me until OG? Well, that's because she's fake. She told me that she wanted to pretend to get close to me so my people would message her and tell her that they were afraid of me. You dumb fuck, Mallory. Nobody liked you. People side-eyed me when I said, Ash, I'll give her a chance. I didn't care. They side-eyed me for fucking less. But
I actually
still.
thought she was okay. I'll be the first to say it. I actually thought she was all right.
Well, apparently you're all blocked from MJ because MJ is doing the whole, I'm going to scare people because I feel like I'm more important. And if they're over there, I'm going to block them. Nobody gives a fuck. Who are you, MJ? Blame it on MJ?
I've been
your
I've
attitude.
been blocked for less, so okay. If that's what she feels like she needs to do, then okay.
But here's
Look,
the thing.
I'll come up here. Hold on. I'm going to come up here and say it. I thought Mallory was cool people until she started saying that kind of stuff. Until she started coming at you about shit that she had nothing to do with. And even the back and forth joking around and shit until it got really serious. So, not everyone.
I did say everyone. I did say nobody liked it. I get that. I used an absolute. I shouldn't do that.
Yeah. Just not trying to be a dick, but
vast majority. Right. You're right.
Yeah.
The vast majority side-eyed me. Because they knew what you did. They remembered. I just chose to let you move on from it. But you choose to not let anyone else move on from shit, Mallory. Hey, Mimo, how are you? I was on the phone before my live. And that's actually why I was late. While I was on the phone during my live, I was scrolling up through OG's messages to find something to send somebody. And I found that OG sent me your ID.
Whose?
Mimo.
Oh.
I don't know the context because I went live very shortly after. But that's the thing. Yeah. I'll text you. Is your number still the same? I don't know why. I found it. I was like, "Oh, what the fuck is this?" And I even asked the person on the phone, "Why did OG send me that?" It may have been the hotel thing, but I would still expect people to cut that part out. Well,
I don't understand.
yeah. I will actually, if you want to message me, if you have Snapchat or something, or Discord, either one, I'll be able to, after this live, I'll be able to call you, screen share you, and show you, and scroll up OG's messages and show you where it was. So you can see pretty clearly where it is. When I'm live and people message me, I don't read up.
I was just about to ask Mima why in the world she had that, but I remember
The hotel.
the hotel thing and the phone calls and stuff. Yeah,
I would still expect it to be gone.
deleted.
I don't
Yeah,
need that while
that
you're
that would be the proper thing to do if you were just trying to help someone, in my
no.
opinion. But who the fuck am I? I'm just a fat guy on the internet.
Yeah, that could have easily been
You
scrubbed
know?
past. You know,
Well, I'm a supervillain,
Yeah.
apparently.
any paperwork, anything like that's fine from the hotel, but I did not need the ID. And I promise you, I did just find that. I'm sure the person that was on the phone with me will vouch for that. I'm not going to say who it is.
Hey, just call me Becca. We'll just call you Becca now.
Yeah,
That
How are you doing tonight?
I'm gonna still call.
I'm okay till I heard that. But yeah, it was over the hotel thing. But right after that, she told me she was going to delete it. So I guess apparently she didn't. And
No,
that
she.
sucks because I got my driver's license renewed right before I did that whole debacle
Yeah,
trip. And you can tell obviously by my picture I wasn't myself.
I didn't.
And can you tell FM?
I didn't look. I seen it. I seen the name, and I'm like, who the fuck is that? And I'm like,
I don't
that
bother none of them.
had to be the hotel thing. But
It
I
was the
You were the
hotel
top.
thing.
You were the topic in the moment.
That's ridiculous.
little does
Well,
anyone know about that whole situation. I believe I was one of the first people that Mimo called. She never asked me for money. It was like
no.
8 9 days before you did it. Not
My
once did
God.
she just wanted to talk. That's all, because she was worried about the trip.
If they only knew how bad I want to forget that whole damn thing, just leave me alone. I don't bother nobody.
Don't
I
forget it.
was not I was not in a good state of mind.
Listen,
Don't forget it.
things are going to be brought,
Use it as a
it
lesson.
teaches you a lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah, it teaches you something. I know we all like to forget the things that made us feel bad in the past, but there's something to be learned from all of it. And if you try to forget it, then you don't learn that lesson, which means you've got to go through something all over again to learn that lesson.
Well, you've seen the people who turned on you quick and the people who
Yeah.
didn't. And I think that's worth
I
any of
just look, I barely even get on here other than after work, maybe through work on a break, my off days. But I damn sure don't bother nobody.
No, we like to see. I like to see it in the chat.
Y'all, I damn sure didn't want nobody to see my picture on that ID either because, like I said, I wasn't even myself. And you can clearly tell by the picture. So,
Don't even worry about that. You're totally fine. I'm gonna. If you message me Snapchat or Discord, I'll be able to screen share with you, and you'll be able to see that I will delete it
honey,
out of
I
this.
don't even I don't do them. Um,
I'll screen
but
record it and send it to you
you
on the
do
phone.
have my phone number.
Yeah, I'll screen record it and send it to you on the phone. That way, if OG claims that I deleted something, there will be a record of what exactly I deleted because I am going to release her messages top to bottom, and that should not be there. So I'll screen record that, send it to you from me
Is
going.
there some way you can mark it? It'll show that it's been deleted, because if you do that and there's not some kind of a marker there or something
Oh no, I don't
something
care about
that
that marker.
shows,
That's why I'm going to
then
screen
they
record.
will say you deleted messages before you done it.
Well, it'll be one off
Hoping
of
that
the side, but I'll screen record it and I'll send it to her. That way, if there's any questions, her word will be good enough. Because
Well,
SJ,
her word is
that's
I'm
an
disappointed because I did trust that she would get rid of the information.
Mima,
You
I'm
know,
so sorry that she did that shit to you.
it's all right.
well,
I love you.
Mima's word
I
is
love
good
you
enough,
too, honey.
and it will be good enough for anybody if they say that I deleted something. Her saying, "Yeah, my fucking ID OG sent," and she ain't got to show it either because she ain't ever lied to me.
No, I'm too grown for that and all that crap. But anyway, let me jump down and get my pulse rate back down.
I appreciate you coming up. Sorry that I had to break the news to you like that.
It's all right as long as they
If you
just
need to
leave
call
me
me, you
alone.
can call me.
You don't need to. That shit was back in June. That's
Mm-hmm.
old stuff. Just leave me alone. I don't bother nobody. I don't talk about nobody. So, and you can look me up all you want to, whomever, but you're not gonna find nothing.
I don't look people up
I know you don't. I'm talking about the person that had my ID.
unless they do something to me or my people. Then I'll look your fucking ass up. Go ahead, OG.
All right, guys, I'm gonna hop down. Thanks.
I appreciate you all.
bye.
Appreciate you. Bye, y'all.
I love you.
Love
You can
you.
call me if you need to, honey.
Mitch, you're looking jacked as fuck in your picture, dude.
Aw,
Look at
thanks.
that arm.
Okay, now we got to be careful with that because Mitch will say some shit like, "I use that arm all the time, and it's the only one that's jacked."
I know. Hey, I'm just opening the door for
Damn
people.
straight.
I'm just opening the door. If he wants to walk through it, that's on him.
Hey, Justina.
I do many things with this arm.
um. Well, there's
I love
that.
you too, Polly.
uh, well, damn, I'm not even sure what to say now.
I'll break the ice. I'll break the ice. OG tells everybody that her boyfriend beats her so she can collect money for hotels that she don't go to. Is that breaking the ice? Yeah, that's
Uh-uh.
yeah, that's what she does. Is that breaking the ice good enough, everybody?
Oh man.
Fuck.
Do we got you got receipt and proof on that?
I do. Yeah,
That's what I was about to ask.
100% do.
Yep.
Damn it.
We can't say, hey, we can't tell people to show their proof if we're not willing to show ours. That's
Oh,
just my opinion.
I'm willing to show. I
Yeah,
just
you're
want
right.
I don't have that proof because when they tell me I don't have that proof, watch them shut up about it. Watch them go, oh, we never seen that part of his life.
Yeah, it is what it is. But we hope,
Right?
I'm going to try my best to hold myself to the standard that I want other people to, if I can't hold myself to the standard, I can't damn well hold people I want in my presence to the same standard. And if people don't want
Exactly.
to deal with it, then they don't have to fucking be around me.
That's what I say.
That's kind of where I'm at.
Everything
I'm
about
gonna hold myself to my standard, and the people around me are gonna know it and know that I want them to be at the same standard. And if they don't want to fucking do it, they can move the fuck on.
yes, I'm gonna delete it on a screen recording, and I'm gonna send it to you, and then I'm gonna delete the screen recording, and then anybody can cry that I deleted something, but that's something that has to be deleted.
Agreed.
I agree with that.
And that was a while back too. I was scrolling up my chat with her, and I'm like, "Where is this one thing?" It was about the person that was on the phone. Because if I've mentioned you, I meant what I said. I'm not sorry. It was, and you gotta look at the time period too. You probably said some shit about
She
me, and I don't want you to be sorry either. But if she said something about you,
she
I'm telling on her ass.
she told me that she had talked to you for like 4 hours and everything, and you were absolutely a sweetheart. Never asked for anything, nothing. It was just talking.
Who did?
She was very comfortable, Mimo,
Oh yeah.
because Mimo talked to me. Mimo talked to me like the most as she was driving and shit.
I didn't talk to her while she was driving. I talked to her like 8, 9 days before she even started driving. And that's why when I came to the ground, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
Yeah, I had to calm her down several times.
there's many examples of unnecessary things. That's one of them. Like, seriously, that's one of them. Like, y'all are weird as fuck. I would like to just give some advice to everybody. Don't let other people raise money for you, because every single time that person does, or it seems to me, every single time someone accepts help from people, they get thrown under the fucking bus. Okay, and it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It's like if they're so fucking, we want to be good people, but then we want to be like internet judges and say fuck them because it was wrong. Okay, if it was wrong, why did you guys help her be wrong? It's your guys' fault. Right. Just like I feel like the OG shit fair is kind of my fault because I'm the one that co-signed your fucking ass. So there you go. It works always.
And you know, that's the sad thing, because there's people that genuinely need help, that are working, they're doing everything they can do, and they just can't make ends meet and actually need help.
Yeah.
And they're going to be too afraid to ask now. And I understand
Absolutely.
why.
Well, look at Polly's comment. 13 raised money and Polly's name twice behind her back and made a whole ass cash app in her name.
Oh, she made a, didn't she? She made a GoFundMe in for Polly without Polly's permission, right?
Yes. Yes. But that, I mean, yeah. I don't think she refunded
That's wild.
either, because she did have full control and access to it. She is the one that made it. And she likes to blame someone else, and that's not going to fly either. The other one,
that's crazy.
Cash App, is wild too. Like, I accidentally found that shit.
I remember the Cash App thing, because Polly and I were very close at the time. That was wild. Bitchy witch.
If you're wanting a box, please just say something in the chat.
Just before I go cook dinner, MJ, Mallory, and Megan, you guys are focusing only on the credit card and the 6,000 plus there, right? What about the other 6,000 plus through Cash App and other apps that OG still has?
I'll give you exact numbers in one moment. Give me 1 second.
So OG ain't owed any fucking thing. She got her fucking money.
This whole situation is just bad. It's just bad.
Yeah.
It's bad for fair, for sure, but it's not bad for me, because if people are willing to say fuck you and attack other people and throw other people under the bus, I'd rather them motherfuckers be away from me.
Well, now that part is true. I don't want anyone near me that's going to be two-faced or anything like that.
Right.
I just this whole thing is just bad. It's just it's sad. It's disheartening.
I don't want people like that near me, but I definitely don't want people around me who use the guise of helping others to con people.
Right. So it's just over $7,600 from the bank on Square. $3,053.93 on Cash App.
Jeez.
$2,149 on PayPal.
That's for some people that's life-changing money.
Did
Right,
you
so
know that when Farrah first told me about the Cash App and the PayPal, that she said it was 1,500 on Cash App and about 1,000, just right about 1,000 on PayPal. But when the numbers were actually added up, it was more than double.
So going by the logic of saying OG is owed $6,000+, right? She's got it just from the PayPal and the Cash App.
She's not going to have it because Farrah's going to get these shitty things that she got and the shitty service that she got for free, and I'm going to make sure of it. Because
Yeah, I 100% agree. She should get it all back. I 100% agree with that. But if we're going by their logic, they should shut their fucking traps because OG's already got it.
at some point in this
Let
early
alone
on,
this isn't
there
her
was
first rodeo either.
that is true too. Around the same time last year too.
Right.
It's a time of the year where people feel more giving, and I think that's why OG waits for it. There was a time early on in
What
this
I mean,
where
you'll
it
have to
could have
let
been
clean up.
what's owed and what's not owed. Whatever is not owed, refund it back, and I'm sure Farrah would have agreed to that. But at this point, with all the second you called her cancer fake is the second that went out the window. At any point, you could have messaged me and been like, okay, this is a full itemized list of things I sent. This is shipping. This is what I did as an assistant. I would have ran it by Farrah. She would have confirmed it. And if she denied any of it, I would have ran it back by you, telling you, did she denied this part? Tell me what's up. Send me receipts. There you go. Send it back to X amount. Now, it's pain and suffering. There you go. I'm going to make sure she gets it all back. And if you already spent it, well, then your accounts will go into the negative because they will take it from you and send it back to her. Your PayPal's already doing that, isn't it, OG? They're both flagged. And your mom's. Because didn't Mallory say that Farrah told OG to use her mom's social security number? That's what
Full
OG told
name.
her. Yeah.
Nikki wants to come
Mallory
up,
said yes.
please.
Because I have those text messages, and Farrah at no point said, use your mom's social security number. She said, use your mom's PayPal. She's sitting right next to you.
So going to the cancer thing for a minute. My dad had cancer in his spleen for 10 years before they diagnosed him fully with cancer. Because it was contained within his spleen and not spreading. When it spread through his lymphoma or his lymph nodes and became Hodgkin's lymphoma, and he had blood cancer as well. He was stage 4 at that point, and they told us 6 months. That's all we had with him. He beat it. It got contained back into his spleen, and they said he was in remission. Even though he still had cancer, it was in remission because it was contained. So this whole talk about she doesn't have cancer because she said she's in remission or she's cancer free. We went around saying my dad was cancer free after he beat his cancer because it was contained. Because it was a positive way of thinking that it's not through his whole body and it wasn't going to take him from us.
I have a question. A couple questions, actually. So, what was the grand total between the Square, PayPal, and Cash App?
just over $12,800.
Okay. And then Bitchy Witch, you said that they are claiming that OG is owed money. So what is she owed money on?
For her nails that she sent out and the services is what they're saying.
Okay, so how many nails?
58 is what they've said.
But they said there was 17, 18 sets of nails per package and X amount of packages, and the math doesn't math on that if there was 17.
OG specifically said in one of the lives, I think it was MJ's, that it was 58 sets in total.
Okay, so I'm gonna need to go find one of the lives previously. Probably, I actually think it was T's live when she was talking about the prices of her nails, and we need to see how much she was charging for those nails. Because
120 something with, I think it was 125 with shipping, and it was a buy 3 get 1 free deal that she ran.
I was gonna say, just
And
if
she's
you add
charging
up
fair at like outrageous prices
so yeah, because she wasn't charging that before. I
because
need to
she
go
knew
find
she
that
had
live.
money.
I need to go find T's live and find out what she was charging, because she charged Jenny. Remember Jenny?
37.50 with shipping for 3 sets.
So yeah, I need to find the live, and I guess I'll do that while I'm off this weekend.
And
Or,
by the way, those nails are shit.
but yeah, I was just I'm kind of curious as to how she's out of money. Okay.
Now, going to the nails for the shipping and that too. I buy now because I change my nails every week. Now,
Yeah.
I buy 30 to 40 pairs at a time, each with nail kits. Each individual set of nails comes with nail kits. That is 2.2 pounds for 30 to 40 nails.
I just know if you divide 58 into 12,800, it's a little bit over 200. It's like $220.60, 60 some odd cents per set. But then
How
I didn't
much
take
per
into
set?
almost $221.
Listen, I'm not a nail person. I have a century thing. It's okay. But I know
I
I
would
know
like to add to
damn
that.
well that ain't no nails costing no 200 something fucking dollars a set.
Well, now listen, I didn't take into
Hey, OG is saying that she's not making
consideration.
any money off the nails at all. That she doesn't make money off her friends.
The fuck?
I didn't take into consideration the shipping or anything. I just
She
did.
Well,
I'll be right back with that receipt.
Okay, so
Okay.
I find okay. So Mitch, do you remember back last year during the loyalty, and she was going to do merch?
Mm-hmm.
She was going to make my merch. When we asked what the profit would be, she said that there would be no profit. That
Yeah, that's
that
bullshit.
what people pays for the merch is what they get, and she don't make money off of it. But I don't, But of course, I backed out of that. I do have a merch line, and my merch line is in my bio, and it's through a replicable, yeah, whatever site.
Free Spirit fucking bought her the um machine for her to be able to make the shirts and the sweatshirts and shit.
What?
Yeah, sure did. She donated it to her.
I didn't know that.
She did a lot for OG. I'll just say that.
Damn.
A lot. A lot.
Damn.
Lots of money.
That's crazy.
going to the shipping
Yeah.
for a minute. I looked it up with FedEx from Michigan to New York. Overnight priority was between 50 to 100.
Yeah, the shipping
I think they
$180
did
something dollars is
FedEx.
ridiculous.
Well, no, I think she
$300
said
for two.
FedEx.
There was two lots of 300 for shipping.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Let me get the calculator here.
I was gonna say, I think she said FedEx, and if I remember correctly, I think it can be with FedEx. I think shipping overnight can be 100 plus. If I
So
remember what I
Well,
looked
I've
up.
got several that I've got to go through for that. I'm not going to do that tonight. I will be live later on today. I don't know what time. To release the vast majority of these screenshots and contradiction.
And OG, remember how I said in Sunshine's chat last night I caught you out on a lie yesterday? You lied on Claus.
Oh shit, what'd she lie on Claus about?
She said Claus's husband's boss told Claus to stay off TikTok. No, Claus's
The
husband's
fuck?
boss did not say that. He advised it
Oh
would be
my
better
god.
of Claus.
she said that I was live talking on her. She went to MJ's live and said I was live. You know,
Well, she was
eh,
talking about Florida Man, what size of dick Florida Man had before I came into the chat tonight.
I mean, it's a it seems like it's a problem for OG. You know, the lies just fall right out
I
of her fucking mouth. All right,
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna hop down. I'll be in the comments.
I
All right,
think that
babe.
if you don't want your sexuality to be talked about or your private parts to be talked about, man or woman, you should not talk about somebody else's. Period.
It's wild. I just was like, what the fuck? I was on the outside listening and I was just, I was sickened.
I just, I mean, if you don't want your stuff
She
to be
just
talked
keeps
about,
digging that hole.
then you don't need to talk about somebody. That's, mm-mm.
Sick. Just like saying, Farrah doesn't have cancer and shit. That's sick too. That's just disturbing. That doesn't surprise me, Bougie. Nothing surprises me with her because that's how fake she is.
I didn't see what
She
she
tried to get
said.
me to turn on Bougie, telling me to watch out and watch my back and shit, just like she, sat there and told Farrah about me. Funny thing is, I'm realer than fucking anything. I don't give a shit. I have no reason to lie about shit. Nor do I go around fucking people over or looking people up or anything. I don't do the fuck shit.
I mean, I've said it a
Okay,
million
I'm back.
times. I make sure my soul is safe every night before I lay my head down on that
I'm
pillow.
telling you. Yeah, Bougie.
OG messaged me too, Bougie. She's like, "Do you think it's time I talk to Valerie?" I didn't answer.
Karma's real. All that negative shit you put out in this fucking world, you will get back.
Karma works in mysterious ways, but she always finds her
Sure the fuck
target.
does. Absolutely. She is a bitch. She is not nice.
And she's kind of my best friend. So I just don't want to be mean and hateful to anybody. I just don't.
Yeah,
But that
I
doesn't
could have.
mean that I. It doesn't mean that I won't take it for myself or my friends either.
I'm gonna say the most mean and hateful thing I think anybody's ever said about Mallory. That is, I like Malibu more than I like Mallory.
Well, um, damn. Um,
I know. I get drugged for that for the next 2 years. They'll play that audio over and over. How could you say such a hateful thing about somebody?
so what's like? I mean, I, how does all this get fixed? Is there a way to fix all of it?
Yeah, there's.
Okay.
OG can just accept the fact that she fucked over Farrah. Not be a total dickhead about it. Not try to be, I'm innocent, and, try to rip and fucking everybody else over on the wish list, donations. OG does not need to take donations on this app. She's irresponsible. She's proved it over and over. Mallory, she can just move the fuck on. Like, I ain't fucking with her no more. Megan, same thing. After that message to Bougie, I'm good. And MJ, same thing. They want to all poke at me, I'll poke back. But the easiest thing they can do is they can't repair it with me where I'll be okay with them, but they can exist way over there and be careful saying my name.
I understand that.
And also, OG can make it 100% right with Farrah. Right. Because I did not poke Mallory first. I did not poke Megan first. I did not poke MJ first. And I poked OG first for good reason.
Well, everything's going to come out, and then I'm hoping it will all come out like where it is more obvious than what it has been, so it
Yeah,
can be
they
handled the
need it
proper
broken down
way.
for them. They need it broken down for them. But even then, they're not going to listen. I'm only putting it out because, hey, that's what they want. I'm going to do it. But I'm going to do way more than they have. I've released way more than they have publicly. I don't know what they don't see about it already.
It's been a
That's just
lot.
like OG saying that she fucking dumped my ass on the back end and everything with all the bullshit with blaming me, for being in a box and laughing and all this and everything with the whole Casey thing. And she didn't fucking. I went to her and fucking messaged her and said, fuck Alyssa and fuck Dora. Because as soon as I walked into Alyssa's and I said, this is my jam because of the music that was playing, I immediately got blocked and muted. I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
So Moreau's done
OG.
asked who is driving the hate train? OG. And you know who's fueling it? scammy clause with Judge Truth as freshies. Not all of them though, because she's still keeping the ones that she likes.
Oh, I got restricted.
You're good. You can stay up here.
Of
I
course.
like Judge Truth.
I do too. She's good people. I would like to add that Scammy Claus only burnt the one that she used already. She still kept the other one that she has because she's still using that shit 'cause it's pretty good.
Well, there's
With what, Polly? Judge Truth and Scammy Claus?
That just shows that they don't want the truth out.
So Scammy Claus just fucked her over. That's you message Judge Truth. She's in that Discord. She'll be able to tell you. It's really sad what Scammy Claus did because I didn't give a fuck if she was friends with her. I didn't talk negatively about Scammy Claus behind the scenes, and I actually encouraged Judge Truth to be friends with Scammy Claus because Scammy Claus needs good people around her, as everyone does. We all know how anti-isolation I am because Scammy Claus tries it. Scammy Claus got the best of herself and just took what she would do and tried to say someone else would do it when it wasn't the case at all.
I mean, we're not in kindergarten or elementary school. I mean, how are you going to tell somebody you can't be friends with another person?
I don't know. It's the same way like Petty does with like, I'm going to block you if you're over there. And MJ does, Moonbeam Jr., Mallory Jr., whatever you want to call her. I'm going to block people that are over there. You're going to block an awful lot of good people, and then you're going to be a backup account in a chat and a new live that I'm in because I know you said we're racist. You hypocrite.
Was that ever discussed about the racist comments?
I don't think MJ will discuss the fact that she's sitting with 3 people that have said the N-word. Do I think they move forward and take accountability? Sure. I mean, like, I ain't said nothing about it before. But if Bougie's not allowed to, they're not allowed to.
I mean, I just don't think none of us should be allowed to, nor should we want to.
They want to attack everybody and use excuses just because they sit with me. Well, I'll attack everybody because using the excuse that they want to attack everybody on excuses. Y'all have something in the past, and your mama, MJ, got something in her past and her present. And if she's got the right shit, maybe in her future too.
That's another thing I want to bring up too. MJ, you have no right to be bringing up Claus or Sarah because we had a conversation with Diaz. We took accountability with her. She took accountability with us. We dropped everything with the agreement that us and our friends would not speak on it. Her again. Drop it, MJ.
Yeah, maybe sit this one out, MJ. River, you're a mod for MJ. I don't think you want to be blocked by MJ. Because MJ is blocking everybody that comes in here. Allegedly. And if MJ don't, then you're a motherfucking pussy. You better start. Because don't say it and don't do it. You gotta do it now.
By the way, also, you can stop twisting that Claude spoke on a child's privates when she said, wipe herself. That is not speaking on a child's privates.
Listen, if you're going to twist
shit.
something, that's a shitty move right there. To twist something and make it out to be something that's awful. No, that's
Well, to say it, you got to visualize it. So, MJ, why are you visualizing that? I've always said that. To say it, You have to visualize it. Why does your mind go there, MJ? Because if what Bitchy Wish just said, my mind would never go to anything other than cleaning, proper hygiene. What takes your mind to that area, MJ? Is that why you got Scam Slim, Scam Clouds over there? You gonna rent one? They got them in Discord. Epstein
Claus is
Claus,
another one
Alexa.
that's been good to me. Claus has been really good to me, and I love her. So just like I love Bougie's.
Claus is good. I like Claus.
Me too.
Does MJ think that, if they mess with Claus, it's going to cause a headache for me? Absolutely not. I'll drag the fuck out of you easily and laugh about it. And
None of these bitches, none of
why,
them know exactly what the fuck I took out of those fucking discords. Not fucking one of them know what information I fucking have on them. I would stop, MJ.
I'll take it. I'm just saying, I'll take it. If MJ doesn't, bend the knee, as Petty would say, definitely I'll take it. I'll have a fucking field day with it, because if it matches up with the information I have on fucking MJ, that's going to be fun.
I have some interesting screenshots of MJ on Reddit.
I wonder if they're the same ones I got some, or if they're different. We should compare notes sometimes. Since MJ refused to compare notes with me, I'll just do it with other people.
Investigator, you're right. We all love Claus, and we all
I
love
want to ask.
Bougie.
I want to ask River that same question, Investigator. Do you still have her kids and husband in your phone, River? Assuming you got them for Dalton.
Why would she have that in her phone? Period.
Because Dalton was the first one to dox Claus and Claus's family. So River was the one to get all that for him.
River, just be honest with him. It's all good. Ain't nothing to hide. I do stand with Claus on this, though. I like you, but I don't know the history.
River was Dalton's little investigator. All the information Dalton ever got on people came from River.
And that's okay.
It's
That's
just
okay.
so much easier to talk than to type it all because comments has the character minimum.
Hold on one second.
Yep.
Let me just respond to Bitch Wish real quick. That's totally fine. There's a lot of people out there that look people up. There's a lot of people out there that give information to people that they support, and that might be their way of supporting them. They might really believe in what the person is doing, but eventually the blinders will come off. And I mean, I ain't even gonna lie. People send me shit behind the scenes that I don't even ask for. I would never tell them. I believe Dalton told on her, and I think that's kind of fucked up. But we should all be calm and just be honest. And I don't care who's good with MJ. I'm not blocking anybody over there, but MJ sure expected to say that they were blocking everybody over here, and that Mr. Clean looking ass can go ahead and do it. Let me put up the Mr. Clean picture. I will mute.
Okay, so I don't honestly know where the rumor got around that I was the one looking things up for Dalton. I never did. The only thing I ever looked up was Blue's information because of the situation that happened on live, and it wasn't for bad intentions. It was for a wellness check because they had made threats on live. And unfortunately, yes, that did end up getting used for malicious reasons in the end, and I totally regret that. As for anything else that I had ever sent him, It got sent to me. I didn't go look people up. I'm not paying for no fucking whatever the fuck everyone uses to look people up. I'm not paying for that shit. As for the Amy situation, no, I don't have them in my phone. I never kept them after that. And I have said in a public platform, which I know not everybody goes everywhere, so they didn't hear it, which is why I said, fuck it, I'm gonna get in a box and talk here. I regret that every day of my fucking life. Because I'm not an idiot. I should have known at bare minimum. One, shouldn't have sent it at all, but at bare minimum, should have at least covered the kids' faces. And that is my fucking crow to eat. That is, my burden to bear on a daily basis because I'm not that person. And I do kick my ass for that. I kick my ass for ever sending him anything that got sent to me, to be honest. But there was also a lot of shit that got sent to me I never did send to him because I got to that point where I knew, no, that's going to be used to fucking attack people. But I do, and I don't know if Amy's in here or not, but I would happily have that conversation because I do feel like shit for it every damn day. Every day.
I would like to say it is worth paying for, how to say it, Intellis. I think that's how Scammy Plus say it, because that's what the background check choice Scammy Plus uses, Intellis. It's $34.95 a month. I do. She believes that it is the best thing that everybody's family with. I have this on audio. So, yeah. Go. Sponsored by Scammy Plus, the one she uses the most.
And what's the name again?
I'm trying to say how she said it. She says it weird. What did she say? I'll just go get it and play it for you. 1 second. I should have just done that. She says it like an asshole, though. She pays $35 a month for some shit she can't even say.
Does anybody else have any questions or whatever? Because I'm more than happy to answer it since I'm up here. But if not, I'm going back to coloring my coloring.
I do got a question. Let me find this audio real quick. I want you to tell me what you think of it.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate the gift.
Thank you for the gift.
Intellis. Wow.
Okay, here it is.
Okay.
But I have my Intellis open right now, and I will do a background search on your son right now. Okay, so I'm gonna do a background search. I want to send you the video of his records.
1 second. Who do you think she's sending the video of the records to? I'm not going to let you guess. It's Dora.
Intelligent.
Intellius is a wonderful.
There we go. Intellius. That's what it was.
Wonderful thing that you can subscribe to. You can do background reports on everybody, and the other thing you can do, which is really cool, is you can find somebody, and then you can find all their aliases, and then you can find all the aliases, and you can find all of their relatives, and it's very interesting. Very interesting.
Now, when she says you can find all the aliases, you can find all the aliases, you can find. I didn't repeat that, even though it sounds like it got repeated. That, like, her brain skips a fucking bit, and like it's like a record; it just skips back. If you notice when she talks. But yeah,
fuck Scammy Claus. Fuck pedo sympathizers and all those fucking weirdos. I went at her today in MJ's chat. Thank you, Jenny. You didn't have to do that, love. I went at her, and I will always stay on that bitch's throat. I don't give a fuck.
She was in MJ's chat. The pattern is real, everybody.
Yeah, she showed up. So did fucking, what's the other bitch? Scam Slam? Leaky Clam? Whatever. The fuck?
Yep. The pattern is real, everybody. Look at MJ falling down the pattern.
No, I will say, Florida Man, once I brought attention that because her name's what, fucking Petty Claus now or some shit. Once I brought attention to that, MJ started calling her out, and I asked her a couple questions as nice as I could because it wasn't my fucking platform. And MJ, I don't know if she dropped her or if fucking Scammy left, but I won't stand on that shit. Anywhere I sit, that bitch is not welcome. I don't give a fuck. If she is, I'm leaving.
You know that MJ let Scammy Cloud and her people gaslight the fuck out of MJ to come at me just for MJ to lose those people doing that. So now MJ's got nobody. So there you go, MJ. You're stupid ass.
I'm
This
dropping. Goodbye. Good night, y'all.
doesn't MJ look like shit though?
Night River.
Good night, River. Don't be like MJ and try to take everything and walk away with nothing. There you go, MJ. Because all those people that were gaslighting you now hate you. And I love that for you. You were going to be a backup in there, but you're not going to be a backup for a normal reason. You're going to be a backup because they don't like you now.
I'm still stuck on the way Scammy said the name of that that company. Oh. Stop it, Mitch. You're going to give me the giggles, and then you know what's going to happen. I can't stop.
I'm back. I don't know what
Thank
happened.
you, Bougie.
I
Love
think
you, Boo.
I think Scammy Claus got so fucking mad that my shit just like went back to the For You page.
Oh?
Or MJ got mad. How could I call out the fact that MJ got gaslit by a bunch of people that MJ now made hate her tonight?
It's
Do you know
wild
you're in the box,
stuff.
honey?
Oh.
No, they didn't.
And they're gone.
Just before I drop, I would like to thank whoever called CPS on me and my kids for abuse and neglect, because they proved my children are not abused or neglected. But thanks to you, they are now going to be put at the top of the list for mental health that they need. So thank you for that. You actually helped me out.
Oh, I'm glad something great come out of it. I hate that happened.
Number
That's
11.
pretty shitty.
I'm sorry, Number 11, I removed you as a mod because I don't know who you are, but I had to add Deb as one. But I'm going to redo all the mods, and once you tell me who you are, I might probably will.
I was going to ask why you removed me, because I was a mod on one of them, and then
I
I
know
wasn't, and
who
I was
it
like,
is.
This is probably one of them that you're not. What I'm going to do when I say I'm going to redo mods is on each account, I'm probably not going to have everybody as a mod the same ones. There's going to be some people, but there's so many people that it should be. It's just going to be across the account. Whichever account's not banned, and whichever one I go on, is the one you'll be a mod on. Because I can't keep putting everyone on a mod, so I will try to fit as many people as I can to be fair.
well, I was going to ask you that on the back end, but since you kind of brought it up now, I was curious.
I can let everybody know. Like, you might be a mod on this one, maybe not on the other one, or
It's
you might be a mod on
It's
the other one,
Kimberly.
not on this one, or you might be a mod on two, or you might be a mod on all of them. I don't know, but I'm going to try to fit more people to make more people feel special, so I can manipulate more people and do all that good stuff.
Who she wants up?
I can be the
Lucy
best
wants a box.
predator I can be.
Good way of doing it.
Awesome.
Yes,
Hi,
and for all the
Bougie.
hey lady, for all of you females that think that you're going to be mods, since I am his girlfriend and I pay for his hotel, I am going to have to approve you all. So, after going through my boyfriend's phone and seeing just how many hours he spent on the phone with fucking OG, I'm going to have to go through and make sure that all of you guys pass the list. So, bitches. That
Animal,
was for you
you
too,
got
Mushy.
Animal
Now,
has to stop being a dickhead because that's not going to leave many people. To,
Listen,
uh,
bougie,
I'm
bougie.
Yeah,
sick of y'all.
yeah. hmm
I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you pulling that card right now.
Listen,
No.
I'm just going off of what OG says, and she doesn't ever lie.
Okay, well,
So,
we're not pulling that card because Sister Trump's girlfriend.
Cause what?
bitch,
Cause what?
I'm
Sister
not.
Cause
Trump's
what?
girlfriend.
I don't think so. And
All,
if you don't
all,
mind,
all
you sound
OG
like
does is
Mittens. Are
chew
you
like a
falling in
You
love
know
with
a
rattlesnake.
my
lie.
my fiance? Are you falling in love with my fiance?
Bitch, he is my brother. That is incest.
That's it. Fucking. That's it.
We are not the fucking Hills Have Eyes wrong turn shit, okay?
Listen here,
you have
Linda.
I'm
you
sick
have
of
a good
y'all.
name, Jake from State Farm.
And I get that all you ladies are fucking scared. Okay, I'm the
Oh,
scariest of them
fucking
all. I'm
terrified.
his girlfriend. I'm scared to death to leave him, and it's sad. It's so
No
sad.
investigator.
You ain't going nowhere.
No, this ain't going nowhere. She's getting daddy bougie. So there's that.
Monster.
Since he's leaving,
Monster.
Daddy
Monster, and if
Boujie's hot.
Monster, can you also please get my boyfriend's D out of a jar? Thank you.
I'm so
Can you
sick
put
of
I
you
his
mean,
doing
I
that
don't
D
to
know
in
what
y'all.
kind of
Mallory's
fucking West
jar?
Virginia Hills Have Eyes shit Bougie thinks we are, but no.
I
Think
mean,
wrong turn, bitch.
Tennessee, West Virginia, it's
Um,
all the same. Anyway,
You
Monster,
bitch.
if you don't mind putting his D in the jar with Mallory, that would be great.
Oh
ooh.
shit.
That way
so
she can
wait,
shut the fuck up for a while.
while Bougie's up in this box, I heard every fucking word in that conversation that day, and Bougie never once said she was going to get for a man onto Mallory.
Not one fucking time.
What?
What was actually
Okay.
said was if Mallory didn't stop poking her nose where it wasn't wanted, Florida man might decide to poke back.
That's what I said.
You know, I wasn't in that call, but like I said, every one of you in the Discord in that call that heard that conversation has said the exact same thing.
Facts.
And it's wild to me that you all get pissed off at Bougie, right? You don't, you get this wild hair about Bougie, and then all of a sudden, Bougie is the worst. Like, it's always Bougie, 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 like, damn, y'all really just want to taste her at this point. Like, come the fuck on.
I mean, and honestly, clearly I'm
Here,
busy
kitty,
with
kitty.
Florida Man. I do not have time for you guys to fucking taste the rainbow. So I'm gonna need you to leave me the fuck alone.
He doesn't want you to eat her
I can't
taco.
stand you.
Taco
Why you take a
He
night.
picture
doesn't.
of me?
Taco nights have been postponed till further notice. Okay.
The
To
rainbow's
all the bitches
tasty.
out there,
Well,
to
can
all the
you hold
bitches
the
out
hell up?
there, Bougie does not want you to eat her taco. Investigator is the only one with that privilege.
Right.
Listen.
I don't know who's eating
Um.
tacos, who's doing what. I'm
Word.
innocent and I work all day.
I just need to
Man.
learn to keep my damn mouth shut.
And you
Everybody.
certainly don't get to eat the fucking taco when your fingers look like that. And your mouth fucking is so goddamn noisy. By the way,
I'm gonna
Nikki,
throw up.
there's your period person. The period person. That account.
Hey, tattoos, you come back for some
Is
more?
that
Well, he forgot his
tattoos?
arm. He just came back to look for his arm.
I'm gonna learn to keep my motherfucking mouth shut.